Devil Sniper here, episode number 27, season number 6. Wow. I look at that table and I think to myself, you know, second place. We've finished second place. Am I being overly critical? Yes, we were knocked out of the FA Cup, the Capital One Cup, and we haven't won the Premier League, but we are in the Champions Cup final. Am I being overcritical? Have I come to expect too much? Do I just demand too much? And I feel I don't. I feel this season has been a bit of a letdown. We haven't won the Premier League. I really wanted to win a domestic cup, which we failed to do. But I will happily settle for the Champions Cup. Touch wood, Jaffa cakes willing, we will win the Champions Cup. But who knows? Who will find out? You guys will find out. But first, we have a home game against Blackburn. A nice home game. Final home game of the season. No, actually the QPR game is the final home game of the season. But this is one of the final home games. It's the final played home game of the season. The final gameplay of a home game this season. The boys start off in fantastic fashion. Just knocking the ball around absolutely sublimely. Absolutely sublimely. And I can confirm the final will be against Juventus. The Champions Cup final will be against Juventus, and for many reasons I think it's going to be a sensational game. Filippo Bonaparti has family heritage linked to the club, which I think is sensational. Speaking of Filippo, look at that, great play, great throw-in into Filippo, 7 minutes gone, and the boy has scored yet again. What a season he has. If he is not player of the season for people watching his career mode, or player of the bloody career mode, I will be absolutely surprised because he's so sublime. Great ball into Gabbiadini from Filippo. Gabbiadini strikes the ball hard and true with great technique into the back of the net after 14 minutes to give us a comfortable 2-0 lead. Look at the way he strikes this ball. Absolutely brilliant technique for all those young aspiring footballers out there. Watch what Gabbiadini does. He really is sensational. And look at this ball from Gabbiadini. You think he's all finishing? What a bloody ball inside to Olajon. Great play, and unfortunately Olajon can't finish it off. Comes back out to Gabbiadini onto his left foot. He goes for the pass. Fakes the shot into the pass. Olajon can't get the shot off. The ball comes to Wilshere. Wilshere knocks it to Filippo. Filippo to make it 3. Unfortunately not. It takes a deflection and goes out for a corner. So as I say, the Champions Cup final is going to be against Juventus, and I am going to be a bit of a prick tease. The first half is going to be on this episode. Yes, we will be going into a live episode on this edited episode because I like to be different, and then episode 28 will be the second half of the match. Obviously, it will be a live episode, and it will go into the conclusion of the season, even though we do have the World Championships to come with the England team. As you know, I'm the England manager. And we'll be having contract negotiations in this episode for the England job. So hopefully they still want me to be the manager, and hopefully I'll sign my contract. But we will have to wait and see. The second half of this game, nothing really exciting happened. To be honest, we just played so well, and we took it steady. We didn't need to excel ourselves too much. We got a comfortable 2-0 lead. We know that Chelsea have won the title. It was just one of those simplistic games that we didn't want to overstretch ourselves or pick up any injuries, because last thing we need going into a Champions Cup final are injuries. So, am I being overcritical on myself? I'd really be interested to know how you feel this season has gone. Do you feel being in a Champions Cup final, finishing second in the Barclays Premier League as a successful season? Or do we demand more? Do we demand a better place finishing the Premier League? Do we demand first place? Have we got to that stage where we can demand first place? Are you as disappointed as I am that we didn't win a domestic trophy? I mean, I look at the squad and I think with what we brought in, we brought in Eric Lamela, we brought in Gabbiadini, we brought in Destro, we brought in a lot of goals. I mean, 2 out of those 3 players have hit double figures in goals, which I think is pretty sensational in your first season in Premier League football. Lamela has chipped in. I mean, he's been a skill sensation, to be honest. I mean, player of the season has to be Filippo Bonaparti for myself personally, but I'll tell you who has pushed him really close, and it's probably in the second part of the season or just before Christmas, has to be Diame. Diame for me is literally season 1 Diame. He has been sensational. As you can see, we're going to sim the home game against Bolton with a 3-0 victory, and the curse of Luke Shaw continues. Luke Shaw is out injured yet again and again for 6 weeks. He is so injury prone, it is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. It's such a shame. If I could get a steady few games with him, he would be such a high-rated player. As you can see, I get the contract offer, I sign the contract. So I will continue as the England manager. I'm very proud to be the England manager. Not as proud as I am to be the West Ham United manager. and as proud of what the lads have done, what you guys have done, and how the board has supported me all through 6 seasons. It's been an emotional roller coaster. For sure, it really has been an up and down roller coaster. It's been great fun. I've learnt so much about myself and YouTube. I've learnt so much about career mode, and I've learnt so much about what I've done right, what I've done wrong, and I've learnt at the end of the day, I'm the Marmite channel, so I will continue in my own special way. I will have so much passion. I love passion. Passion is what makes football football, for Christ's sake. And we've got a budget of 11.3 million to spend, which I can't wait to spend. But it's time for the live episode. Welcome back, and this is the live part of the episode. Yes, I quite like the edited part and then a live part. It seems quite cool, and it will be a full game because it is the Champions Cup final. You have caught me looking at the Premier League table and contemplating what really could have been. I have to admit, I'm really disappointed. I feel we've done so well. I mean, we scored 90 goals. That is the most goals in the Premier League by a good 13 goals, which is pretty damn impressive. Yes, we did concede 53, which is pretty awful, but we had plus 37, which is still impressive. We finished with 85 points. I've got to say, hand on heart, I am so frustrated with this season. I had such high hopes that we could actually win the quad. I honestly thought it was possible. We've done so well not to lose that many games. I mean, losing 5 games in the season is pretty impressive, but Chelsea were just another class. I mean, 3 losses in the season, only dropped 6 draws. We dropped 7 draws. They were phenomenal. Very tight at the back, and that's what we found when we played them. They're a very tough side. We finished second, so do you know what? It's not too bad. We won back-to-back Premier League titles. We then finished second. We're in the Champions Cup final, which I think is fantastic. I do feel that a little bit of depth was lacking. I mean, look at the player statistics. At the end of the season, Filippo Bonaparti finishing with 22 goals is fantastic. Gabbiadini, 14 in his first season. Destro, 13 in his first season for the club. You know, Bassi notched in with some goals as well, which is quite impressive. I'm really chuffed with the lad. It's nice having him back at the club. Do I feel it was an error bringing Bassi back to the club? I do miss Benzia. I'm not going to lie, I do miss Benzia. He was a fantastic player. Absolutely fantastic player. As you can see, he finished 13th with 12 goals for Southampton. Look at, oh my God, the Ballon d'Or is Filippo Bonaparti's. I think that's done and dusted. I mean, 10 assists, over 20 goals in the league, which is amazing. He's closing in on 30 goals in the entire season. I think he has got about 30 goals. We'll check in a minute. I mean, look at the assists. Bonaparti, Destro, Gabbiadini, Jean. Who else have we got in there? Look at that. Rocker's notched in there. That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. But overall, I am still very disappointed with the season because we didn't win the Premier League. We didn't win a domestic trophy, and it's definitely a hard one to swallow. I mean, this is the hardest part to swallow. Normally, we'd be looking at the top 5 and we'd see our boy Butland, but he's down in 16th with 6 clean sheets, which at the end of the day, it falls on me as the manager of the club that we have not defensively been as organised as we should have been, which is a great shame. I am going to have a quick look at Filippo. I'm sure he must be edging or banging on 30 goals in a season, which I think is pretty... Oh, there we go. 31 goals in 44 games. What a return. Absolutely, what a return. He's fantastic. He is the talisman. I'm not sure what the whole threatened situation was. We had to rotate players near the end of the season because we were vying for the Premier League. It failed. And obviously I want to try and keep everyone fit for this very important game because we're now going to play the Champions Cup final against Juventus. And I'm not looking forward to this. You know, it's going to be great for Gabbiadini. He came from Juventus. I mean, Pogba's an ex-Juventus player. So a few ties with the Italian club. Also, as we know, with Juventus tracking Filippo Bonaparti, it's I mean, I look at that team and I think that's pretty damn impressive. I mean, Sirigu in goal is fantastic. They've got Massi, who is fantastic, playing I think he's playing left centre back. I mean, Vidal is one of the best players, one of my favourite players, not only on career mode but in real world football. I mean, they've got Isla. I mean, Asamoah is fantastic. Marquisio is fantastic. Ramirez, a lot of people recommended him, but he went to Juventus for a huge amount of money. We couldn't really compete with him. And they've got the big Tudore. I mean, he's like 6 foot something, 6'7", 6'8". He's fucking ginormous and freaking a proper handful. So it's going to be interesting to see how Callas and Kolka deal with him. I'm thinking Callas will take him to the cleaners personally because he's so strong. They have got Nathaniel Klein. That is our tie with Juventus. Fantastic right back. Just felt it was the right time to sell. And they've also got Jamie Forrest. Is it Jamie or James Forrest? The lad from Celtic. A player back in Season 1, Season 2 we were tracking, but eventually went to Juventus. I think he went in that Season 3, Season 4. So fantastic buy for them. I mean, they have got a very, very strong side. Probably one of the best sides on the game. I know we looked at Bayern Munich, and that was a sensational team that Bayern Munich had. But to be fair, that ain't half a bad side, to be honest. That really is quite an impressive side. It's good balance. They're playing a 3-1-4-2 formation. We're playing our 4-2-3-1. Not sure how it's going to work against this 3-1-4-2. We might have to change it up. We could see us going to a 4-3-3, which would be a very last resort. But it depends, because 3-1-4-2 is they're going to be very strong in the centre of the park. It's going to be interesting. We might have to change ourselves to a 3-5-2 to try and counteract the centre of the park. But we'll have to see. Perhaps we might have to match them with the formation. Who knows? Whatever happens, it's going to be a hell of a game. It's do or die. It's finished the season with nothing, or at least go away with the Champions Cup. I'm hoping, obviously, we win the Champions Cup. Do expect celebrations if we do win, because it has been a long, hard season. You know, FIFA 13 is now coming to an end. We might have time for one more season, and in fact, we will have time for one more season. I want to do one more season with West Ham. We'll then start FIFA 14. There will be a gap between West Ham United starting on FIFA 14. We'll give it a bit of a break. We'll give it a good couple of weeks, a good 3 weeks, I reckon, maybe a month on FIFA 14 before we restart the West Ham United career mode. Because when we come back with the West Ham United career mode, it's going to be bubbling from the start. We're going to have everything organised. I mean, we're pretty much there at the moment. I just need the physical game to be able to start that first section and create an actual youth squad. So we're nearly there. It's going to be very exciting on FIFA 14. I can't wait to get my hands on FIFA 14, start playing career mode. A lot of ideas. I'm looking forward to doing the career modes that I outlined in my video. There's going to be a few surprises along the way, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully you guys are as well. But enough of that. That is the team. That is the bench. You know, what a side we have built. What a side. If someone said to me 6 seasons down the line, that's the team you'll have, I would have called them an absolute liar. An absolute liar. But I am so chuffed to have this team. We've built an amazing team. It's been so difficult, but now it's D-Day. So, fingers crossed, touch wood. I hope you got your cup of tea. I hope you got your Jaffa cakes. Come on. Let's believe. Let's believe. Come on, West Ham. Come on, boys. We're going to play sweaty. Come on. We're going to play the Munich style. We're going to play sweaty. We're going to keep ball retention. If I have to knock the ball around a lot of the back and in the centre of the park, I will do. I'm not going to be going gun-ho. I'm not going to be trying to win the game in the first 10 minutes. If a gift is given to me, I will take it. And take it we shall, hopefully. Hopefully, my finishing of late has not been too good. Just want to play really cautious football because I don't want to lose. I really don't. Losing the Premier League title was hard enough, but... Oh, Lamella, nice little turn. Oh, cut back inside. Can you finesse? Oh, no. What to finesse that? Didn't work. Oh, don't knock it around like that already. No, I don't like it when teams do this to me. Look at Juventus. They're going to dick me for possession if they get hold of this ball. They keep the ball for longer and... Oh, play. Oh, shit. Oh, play. Keeps it in. Thought the ball had gone out there. Don't want to be giving the ball away to Juventus because they will keep good ball retention. The only... with Pirlo gone, that's the only one thing I'm grateful for because he's a sensational player. Absolutely majestic, one of the best passers in the world. Absolutely amazing player. So I'm so glad that we are... Ooh, that's a great run. Onto your left foot. Oh, you're kidding me! Just wide of that post, not even a deflection. Oh, I'm so gutted. That was the chance. We're not going to get many chances, I don't feel, in this game. Just because they've got such a side that's peaking, realistically. With all their player ages, you know, they've got a lot of players hitting peak age. Probably a few players on the way down, which hopefully we will take advantage of. But overall, they are peaking. Then again, saying that, you could say we're peaking. I mean, you look at the ages of our players. Oh, sugar. Come on, boys. Defend stoutly, John. Defend stoutly. Lamela getting back in there doing a defensive job. Look at Paul Pogba. The boy's a ledge. The boy is a ledge. Setting on the John 3. Asamoah's got some bloody dirty pace. Oh, look at Asamoah getting back. Oh, the ball, John. The ball. Gabbiadini getting back in there. Into Lamela. Bad ball there by myself. But Asamoah's got an engine on him. Hopefully he'll tire really quickly. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, look at that space. Lamela. Ah, ref, give us a free kick. Come on. Not even a free kick. Not enjoying this game so far. Really, really tight game. We've had the one opportunity. I just don't want to give them half a snip. Oh, frickin' OEA. Players running into each other. It really does annoy me. Oh, my God. Don't be doing this to me, eh? Oh, my days. I cannot be handling that shit. Good God. That better be fixed in FIFA 14. That really should be fixed. Ah, shit. Oh, frickin' hell. Filippo easily knocked out. Oh, sort of barged out of the way there. Not using his full strength, which surprised me. Perhaps he's a bit nervous. Perhaps Filippo's a bit nervous. Oh, Filippo Bonaparte. Filippo. Don't be nervous, son. Don't be nervous. Come on, boys. Get that head up. Oh, my God. I ain't going to be able to compete with him in the air. Look at the size of him. He's huge, man. We're just going to have to... oh, he's dropping deep, which I quite like. Perhaps they're trying to play through him. Come on. We just want one golden opportunity. Gabbiadini's dropping a bit too deep for my liking. He's got high-low work rates as well. That's a bit frustrating. Pogba. Oh, Gabs. Oh, shoot. Sirigu. Bloody hell, son. Oh, Colco. I was going to come to Colks. Oh, do you know what? Callis is renowned for knocking a nice one in. Oh, come on. Lamela. I didn't get enough power in it. I freaking panicked. I panic shot. Oh, my God. Go on, Callis. All the pressure. Just knock it back. Knock it back. Oh, that wasn't supposed to go there. All the pressure is on Juventus at this moment in time. They are getting battered. We've got to punish him. We have got to punish him. Come on, Wilshere. About time you came to life. Oh, you've rolled it onto your right foot. Can you get to the byline for a cross? Oh, Lamela. Not renowned for his heading skills. Oh. This is where we could get caught. Yep, this is where we're going to get caught. Come on. Just got to defend stoutly. Oh, oh my days. Well, that's a warning shot across our bow. If we ever needed a warning shot, it has been delivered. Committed 2 men forward, and then my defending was so freaking awful. It was, oh my days. Bad bloody defending. Unbelievably bad defending. Oh, nothing really on. Jesus Christ. Dominating possession, but not in a good way. But I don't want to rush. I mean, wow, we didn't even have to bloody jump. That's scary. That is scary. Dominating possession, but they've had the same shots and shots on target.